confirms that Cabal's harvesting facilities are destroyed. The implanted virus has had significant impact on all cyborg production stations. Secondary teams are currently at work dismantling them.
Right. It's showtime, Commander.
Your main objective is the destruction of Cabal's core.
We have to outflank Cabal. A Nod commando squad will draw fire for GDI on this attack, Commander. Timing is everything. Get in there and smash the core. We don't have any other option.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Greetings everyone, my name is Alstar, welcome back to Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun Firestorm. It's time for the GDI finale. Let's take a look at the briefing. We've tracked down Cabal and we're ready to engage his forces on all fronts. This is an all-out assault. Nod forces have reluctantly agreed to temporary ceasefire and are launching their own simultaneous offensive against Cabal. Destruction of the core is essential to our victory. Objective 1, build a base to repel initial attacks. Objective 2, capture the free control stations to shut down the laser fences. And fire steam defense protecting Cabal. And finally, destroy Cabal's core. I'm gonna quickly go into options, lower this sound, and hopefully I won't forget to actually up it before the end of the mission. Let's get going. I'm very sorry.
There are 3 control stations in this sector regulating Cabal's defenses. Capture these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
Thank you, Eva. So, this Wolverine, I'm sorry, but you have to die.
Reinforcements have arrived.
There we go.
Reinforcements have arrived.
This EMP tank is going to pull a lot of work now. Let's get rid of this Cyber Commando and his Cyborg lackeys. Okay. There will be artilleries deploying on both sides of the river. I'm gonna have to actually group those guys as one, this as two. The EMP tank will have to go over here and get rid of this set of artilleries. Meanwhile, this thing goes over the river, clears out those artilleries.
Unit lost.
Okay. Let's take all of you guys. Team 1, Team 2, EMP tank. We'll wait until it can deploy again. And we're dealing with this set of artilleries now. And deploy. Now we're getting rid of that. Receive the MCV. This EMP tank will help us a lot. I had a lot of plans for it, but unfortunately I don't think I can actually fulfill them. You can deploy base either here or here. Here's the blue Tiberian patch. This will allow me to boom quickly. Here is a mix of green, blue tib, and ramp leading to a set of Cabal refineries. Let's build the base first. What I'd like to actually get early on is jump jet troopers, because there will be a lot of cyborgs, a lot of annoying attacks.
Capture these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
And a lot of problems. I was training out my forces just in case of the multi-missile attacks that I need to deal with early on. I do have a couple of plans as to how to do that. But I think I will have to actually get the Hover MLRS systems.
Construction complete. New construction
Okay,
options.
let's get the barracks.
Construction complete.
I am starting with the whooping 30k, so I'm gonna get a factory right now. Okay. I think that was one of the 2 Visceroids in that area. Let's back off a little bit. And get some light infantry. We need a little bit of scouting.
Construction complete. Training.
Especially considering all the attacks to come.
New construction.
Let's scrap a power plant.
Missile launch detected.
Missile launch.
Unit lost.
That could be a problem. The other problem is the ever annoying EMP strike.
Building.
Here's the fun fact.
Building.
CABAL actually has an operational full map range EMP strike. I have to deal with that somehow.
Building.
Let's grab a couple of harvesters. I did manage to actually save this Juggernaut. That could be helpful.
Construction complete.
But that multi-missile actually leveled some of the terrain.
New construction.
I don't like that.
Unit ready.
We get access to the MLRS systems, we get access to jump jet troopers. Uh-oh.
Unit
Here
ready.
comes problems. I see
Unit ready. Unit
some
lost.
sneaky cyborgs.
Unit ready. Harvester under attack. Unit ready. Counter
Uh-oh,
these
that
stations
EMP strike
and
could be a
retrieve
problem.
codes to disable his defenses. Unit ready. Harvester under attack. Unit ready.
Come on. Lift off, please.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Titans are back online.
Unit lost. Harvester
Actually,
under
let's
attack.
pack the map. I don't really like the fact that I have to shoot my own structures. But I did manage to survive this attack, so that's great. Let's keep on farming this blue tip. Also, another set of jump jet infantry could be useful. We're now also getting the MLRS systems. I will need those to deal with this vein hole
Ready.
and deal with the multi-missile system located on this island. I will also require one of the amphibious transports.
Unit ready. Silos needed.
This could be a problem. I'd like to also deal with that EMP cannon early on.
Ready. Unit
Ow.
lost. Unit ready. Harvester under attack.
Now that multi-missile was a problem. There we go, the Cyber Commando. I was wondering, where have you gone?
Unit ready.
It looks like we also have Banshees incoming. Those will not stop coming until I deal with this airbase located at the same position
Complete.
where the EMP cannon is.
Unit ready. Building.
Let's lift off. Actually, they disabled themselves, so that's great.
Unit ready.
Let's get a little bit of vision. Couple more Hover MLRS as well.
Capture these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses. Building. Unit ready.
There we go.
Construction complete.
No, EMP tank. I managed to save the EMP tank. That's a worthy sacrifice. I'm gonna need this guy, in case you haven't realized. This Visceroid is really tanky.
Preparing. Unit ready.
Okay, I got enough MLRS, I think. Let's grab a set of engineers.
Training.
I lost all of my Titans, however.
Unit ready.
I think I'm gonna grab a couple of them.
Unit ready.
What got attacked? Why is my radar
Unit
down?
ready. Unit repaired.
There's no EMP. Oh, okay.
Unit ready.
I think it must have hit somewhere around here. Or here. But those guys are actually still operational, so that's weird.
Missile launch detected.
But that's a problem.
Base under attack.
God damn it. I just made that Titan. I need to rebuild the factory now as well. Right. A carry-all. It's time to deal with the first problem, which is the MLRS system. Let's get a move on. There are a couple of Cyborg Reapers protecting this place. There is another one. And this one should be last. Let's break the bridge.
Construction complete.
Come on, you can do it. Open the entrance.
Capture these stations
There we go.
and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
Let's get the carry-all into this island. We're getting barracks operational right now.
New construction options. Building.
And we're also deleting 3 out of 4 missile silos. There we go. I'm going to need the barracks for one more engineer.
Harvester under attack. Silos needed.
Once again, Banshees. Lift off everyone. We're dealing with this Visceroid now. Hopefully.
Base under attack.
That's one little bastard. Right. Let's get back to business. One more engineer, set this a rally. Actually, I lost back, so this is a primary.
Unit ready.
Oh, come on!
Missile launch detected.
I was about to capture this. I'm not sure what have I even lost.
Control station captured.
Code fragment retrieved.
I'm not sure, actually. Anyway, let's proceed on. I can now sell this barracks.
Building in progress.
I can return over here. So I have the entrance over here. It leads towards the primary mining operation for the CABAL forces. Also, I have a multi-missile now. I'm gonna laugh now.
New construction options.
What I could possibly want is another MCV,
Building.
the upgrade station. And oh, hello. You guys are still here.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Right. There's another Visceroid coming up.
Capture these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
And I can actually use those to get rid of both of the repair vehicles and the artilleries.
New construction options.
Let's grab the ion cannon uplink. There we go, now it's time to get rid of the artillery. MCV is here, so I'm gonna deploy it on the other side and get the refinery at this point.
Construction complete.
I can actually do the same thing over here to get rid of this set of artilleries. And perhaps I could also... Well, I can't prevent destruction of this power plant.
Building.
There we go.
Construction
Shoot
complete.
this down. Back off. We don't want to aggro this Cyborg Reaper. And actually didn't, so that's great. MCV, move over here. You guys need to get back to work.
Cluster missile ready. Building.
I'm gonna start making units that I actually haven't made even once, so that's gonna be the Disruptor. People told me it's actually very effective against the Cyborg Reapers. And I could actually use a proper defense against those Visceroids. I think I just saw one of them spawn.
Unit ready.
I'm not sure how exactly do they work here,
Select target.
but I definitely want them. I definitely... Oh, hello. Why do you have to go this way?
Unit ready.
Okay, that worked. We're getting second refinery. Actually, yeah, second refinery over here. To gather this blue Tiberium. And also clear up those remnants of Cyborg forces.
Funds.
What I also gonna need is a large
Capture these
set
stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
of scouting force, which means I'm gonna have to make a lot of jump jet troopers.
Base under attack. Unit ready.
Can you stop attacking my... God damn it. Can you stop attacking my power plants? And of course this EMP going to be even more annoying. I do recall the position. If I can get some force over there, I can possibly reveal it and just deal with it using the ion cannon. Why can't I make a building here?
Cannot deploy here.
Oh well.
Building. Construction complete.
There we go, I'm gonna deploy additional refinery over there, just in case. Actually, I want barracks
On
first.
hold.
APC can remain.
Construction complete.
I do have Disruptor Task Force. The Multimus actually leveled the Obelisk of Light, so that's great. This base is actually poorly defended, so if I can get rid of the defenses... That's an... How often that EMP can fire?
New construction options. Building.
Oh, of course, you have to attack the second my forces are not operational. Back to work, everyone. Go over here, perhaps.
Cluster missile ready. Select target.
Blaster missile deployed. Let's grab a couple more of those jump jet infantry.
Training.
Close. Really close.
Unit ready.
I think close enough that I can actually use my jump jets to deal with that.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
And back off.
Capture these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
Let's move the Juggernauts over here.
Unit
We're gonna have to
ready.
deal with this vein hole problem. Alright everyone, you have a task to do. We're getting Mouth Mark II as well. They have my EMP tank. I think it's latched onto this. You guys have a simple task. Reveal that annoying EMP cannon to me. That's all I want you to do. Come on.
Unit ready. Unit boss.
Land.
Unit boss. Unit boss.
And now you move.
Unit boss.
There we go. That is revealed.
Select target.
And good night.
Unit boss. Base under attack.
Let's fix all the damage. This one little guy survived. I'm gonna try to save him somehow. We're moving in. Get me this guy to produce 5 engineers.
Building.
There we go.
Training. Unit ready. Cluster missile ready.
There we go. It's time to clear up the mess.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Why are you escaping? Why are you running?
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Come on. Okay, I think that should be all of them. So now I'm gonna go
Capture
over
these
here and
stations
destroy this
retrieve
cliff.
the codes to disable his defenses.
We're moving engineers over here, getting the barracks operational.
Construction complete.
We're possibly going to need a couple of disruptor tanks and our fan favorite EMP to help us out with the defense of that area. Let's actually grab the barracks, let's see what we can make. No, don't. Bad.
Building captured.
We can make cyborgs as CABAL. Sorry.
Silos needed.
We... Why can we actually make cyborgs?
Structure sold.
I'm gonna grab those couple of harvesters, set this as rally point, get the engineers.
Set. Training.
That was a bad thing to do to your now teammate. Okay,
Unit ready. Building captured.
let's grab the war factory.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Maybe we can also start attacking those power plants.
Unit ready.
I do have the multi-missile over here.
Select target. Unit ready.
And the ion cannon.
Construction complete.
Let's grab all of those silos.
Building captured.
And the power plants as well. Factory is operational.
Building captured. Building captured. Base under
We can
attack.
start deploying more
Unit
jump jet
lost.
infantry.
Unit lost.
And I can also try filling out those
Unit
power plants.
ready.
Because apparently I haven't done that. I am still missing 2
Unit ready.
engineers. There's a radar here as well. I can
Unit
capture
ready.
that too. So there's a reason I want this EMP tank over here. There will be a giant
Unit
wave
ready.
of cyborg that will spawn over here. I'm not sure what the condition is. But
Unit ready.
I will need EMP to stop them. I'm not gonna use the EMP
Capture
cannon.
these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
Thank you. I'm gonna work with the resources I have, which is why this EMP tank is gonna be really handy. Let's capture those 2 remaining power plants.
Training.
We're back at the good cash level. That always feels good.
Building captured.
Let's grab a
Unit
factory,
ready.
start making more vehicles. I definitely want more disruptors.
Building.
Although
Unit
Titans could be
ready.
good too.
Unit ready.
There's no drop down here.
Unit ready.
Let's actually
Unit
set the disruptor tanks over
Construction
here
complete.
to defend the area. I could potentially use the repair station over here
Building.
to fix my troops.
Unit ready.
My kingdom for a repair tank.
Ion cannon ready. Select target.
Let's take out this fella.
Construction complete.
Additional set of jump jets coming up.
Cannot deploy here.
Let's fix the Mount Mark II. And maybe a couple
Unit
of
ready.
those MLRS.
Cluster missile ready. Repairing. Unit ready.
There we go, perfect.
Unit prepared. Unit ready.
We can now ferry over to this area
Unit ready.
together with the Mark II.
Unit ready.
Can you stop laughing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's still flying.
Unit lost. Silos needed.
Well, that works.
Yes, sir.
Let's get additional set of disruptor tanks over here.
Building.
Additional set from this factory
Primary
to the
building.
front line.
Yes, sir.
Capture these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses. Unit ready.
Orders received. No problem.
That's taken out.
Sir. Loud and clear. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Loud and clear.
It took me a bit of time to get used to the fact that those guys are anti-air.
Base under attack.
In fact, it took me all the time since the release of the game.
Unit ready.
Could you please not? I'm still forgetting to put the power turbines on those.
Building. Building. Ion cannon ready. Building.
Right, iron cannons ready.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
I'll just shut this down
Select target. Unit
with
lost.
style.
Select target.
There's a radar over here that I could potentially get that should reveal some area over here where the final radio station is.
Yes, sir. Waiting. Yes, sir.
There we go.
Unit ready.
In the meanwhile, Mark II will clear this area.
On my way. Yes, sir.
If I recall correctly, there should be no anti-air in this part of the map. If that is true,
Unit ready.
I can use my jump jets
Silos
to
needed.
clean out the artilleries and obelisk of lights that are over here. If not, I still have multi-missile.
Got it. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. You got it. Moving out. You got it. Moving out. Loud and
Well,
Unit lost. Select target.
infantry
here it is.
on my way. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Infantry reporting.
That's one down. Next on the menu, we can potentially get juggernauts. To help with the siege.
Building captured.
There we go, it actually revealed this station over here. There's still a base in this area that is cloaked, but
Capture these stations and retrieve
I can-
the codes to disable his defenses.
thank you. I can either
Unit ready.
destroy it or just completely skip it. I'd like to destroy it actually. It doesn't actually produce any attacks. For some reason there's
Ready.
actually the entire mission doesn't give any proper attacks beside this scripted Banshee strike, couple of cyborgs from the background,
Unit ready.
and those Visceroids that come every now and then. I'm not sure why. I'm not gonna ask why.
Training.
If it helps
Unit
me,
ready.
I'm fine with that.
Ion cannon ready.
Would you look at that?
Unit ready.
They keep on repairing each other.
Unit ready.
Let's get a couple more.
Unit ready.
Deploy before I actually
Unit
get
ready.
attacked.
Select target. Unit ready.
That worked. That taken out artillery and damaged the obelisk of light. That should get
Unit
rid
ready.
of all of the siege units in this part of the map.
Unit ready.
There we go.
Unit ready.
Come on, don't be shy.
Unit ready.
We can move in our Mark II over here. And take out this set of power plants.
Unit ready.
If there's one thing that
Cluster missile ready.
Disruptors definitely did not disappoint, is the anti-structure damage. Let's see. I know there are a couple of artilleries over here, so maybe I can get rid of them using this set of troops. There we go, we have one over here. Let's get a mobile war factory. And there's another thing that they do not disappoint at. It's the bloody friendly fire damage. Let's just clear this base.
Unit ready.
There we go. That's another Cyborg Reaper. That is now eliminated.
Silos needed.
Perfect. Let's get rid of that guy.
Ion cannon ready.
He's coming back now. Come on. Lure him in. There we go.
Unit
Perfect.
lost.
We have another artillery over here. That should be the second and the last one in this area. Mobile war factory operational. Those guys are ready to clear out those vein holes over here. In the meanwhile, I can clear out the rest of the bases. There we go. And now something that you probably wouldn't imagine. Here we have a live footage of GDI committing war crimes. Hands off the mouse, I'm not targeting those. Those are GDI troops doing this on their own. Right, deploy the war factory. Set this as primary. Get a couple of the mobile sensor rays. Now here's the question, can I actually get rid of those using multi-missile and ion cannon? I don't know. I don't think I'm actually gonna try.
Capture these
But I
stations
think-
and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses.
I know where the
Select
artilleries
target.
are on this side.
Unit ready.
I think I hit a jackpot.
Silos needed.
Let's get the jump jets, let's get more titans. It's time to deal with the vein holes.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
We can't let them land, that's the problem.
Unit ready.
If they land on the veins, they're gonna die immediately.
Unit ready.
So I need to find the proper moment where they shoot down the vein hole,
Unit ready.
but the vein hole still has the animation running on. There we go.
Unit ready.
And I have to move them immediately to run away.
Unit ready.
Now it should be a good time to deal with all those Tiberian fiends and floaters.
Unit ready.
I don't know why are you laughing. You're in a very bad spot, my dude.
Unit ready.
Let's deploy over here.
Cannot deploy here. Unit ready.
That should be the last one. At least I'm gonna assume
Unit
that.
ready.
Let's keep up with production. I need more titans. We have one base to storm.
Unit ready.
I'm not sure where I can land to reveal more of their artilleries. There are a couple of STEM sites all over the place. Let's get a couple of the engineers.
Unit ready. Ion cannon ready. Silos needed. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Infantry reporting.
Same side. Iron cannons ready.
Got it. Loud and
Unit ready.
got it. Loud and
Capture these stations and retrieve the codes to disable his defenses. Unit lost. Cluster missile ready. Select target.
I can't recall properly
Select
where
target.
the stealth generator can be. I think it's over here. But if anything, it would appear I actually managed to deal with all of the artilleries in this section of the map. Hello there. Goodbye there. So I'm gonna actually use those troops. All of the disruptors will move in to strike this final base.
Building.
And after that, all that remains is this section of the map.
Unit ready.
There we go. Let's get the MLRS to help with this. I want to ferry over one of the sensor arrays actually.
Ready.
I do have them over here.
Cannot deploy here. Unit ready.
There we go.
Unit ready.
The cyborg attack that should appear here never spawned. I'm actually worried.
Control station captured.
yes, sir. Code fragment retrieved.
Silos needed.
Alright, that's part 2.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Over and out. Over and out.
Let's bring this guy over here. Why are you sending forces to this part of the map?
Building.
Waiting with ours. Unit ready.
Cloaked unit detected.
There we go.
Unit ready.
Let's move this guy over here. Give it a proper reveal.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Cloaked unit detected. Unit ready.
Orders received.
The base is powered down, but I'm gonna ensure that by destroying the rest of the power plants first, before I hit those obelisk of lights.
Unit ready.
On my way. No problem. On my way.
Capture these stations.
I like how they
and retrieve the
actually
codes to
strike
disable
everything
its
on their
defenses.
path.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Unit ready.
On my way. Orders received.
Unit ready.
There we go.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Now I can clear this base completely.
Cluster missile ready.
Cluster missile ready, iron cannon ready.
Building.
Let's get another overwhelming set of titans.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna need those guys.
Unit ready.
Disruptors,
Orders received. Yes, sir.
get rid of the rest of the base.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Unit ready.
On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
There we go. Cyborg Reaper down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Getting rid of both of the factories at once. I could actually get this Conyard, but nah,
Unit
not
ready.
happening.
Received. You got it. Unit reporting.
I can pack up this boy.
Over and out.
Unit ready.
Sir. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And get him over
Silos
here.
needed.
Maybe also get a help pad.
Yes, sir.
I'm definitely over preparing for the final part, but well,
Construction complete.
the final engagement can be rather problematic.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting.
Let's get those disruptors over here.
Sir. Unit ready.
I want actually a lot of Orca fighters. We're gonna Orca fighters on this one.
Construction complete. Building.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Construction
Juggernauts
complete.
continue staying over here.
Sir. Waiting going out. Sir.
Disruptors will flank this bad boy when it comes.
Building.
And I think I can actually send
Unit ready.
the final engineer towards the radio station.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete.
There we go. I can sell this.
Structure sold. Primary building set. Building.
Sir.
All good, all good.
Ready.
Engineer being sent.
Construction complete.
So, I actually planned like a big... I had this scenario in my head where I actually got all the forces, this heroic EMP tank that stopped everything over here would come in and EMP the core defender. And I tried that several times and it never worked, so I decided to take a look at the information, and turns out that core defender is immune to the EMP. So, not only I replayed this mission several times wondering what's wrong, I also now look like an... I'll also...
Fragment retrieved. Code received. Firestorm wall coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Construction complete.
I also look now like an absolute fool. Also, here we go, we have the core defender over here.
Unit ready.
It is not able to hit the air unit, so
Unit ready.
I'm gonna soft him up using the Orcas.
Sir? Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Waiting on my way.
The Titans are waiting.
Unit reporting.
Units ready.
Orders received. On my way. Sir? You got it.
There we go.
Unit boss.
Take him out.
Unit boss. Unit boss. Unit boss.
And he's dead.
Unit reporting, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, all that's left is just deal with this CABAL core. And this very old obelisk of light and obelisk of darkness that is actually the entire version and only appears in the final missions of Firestorm for CABAL.
Sir, moving out. Sir?
Unit ready.
Actually, just give those guys a little bit of refill.
Unit ready.
We're gonna clear the entire, we're gonna clear the anti-ground.
No problem. Sir? Unit yes,
Let's actually group them up first, perhaps. That could be a good idea. And then Orca fighters will just, well, hopefully clean it up. Let's get those guys as a group 0.
waiting on my way. No problem.
Unit lost.
Sir?
It actually takes 3 hits.
Silos needed.
It's significantly weaker than the normal Obelisk of Light.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders, sir. Yes,
There we
sir.
go.
Yes, sir. No
Let's clear this one out. And perhaps let's give the CABAL an air show.
Activating defense protocol. Defender now.
What protocol? What defender? I think you're couple minutes behind.
Accomplished.
Operation Lazarus will want you back, Commander. Good luck.
Dr. Boudreau on secure
Stand by,
channel
Commander.
4.
Gabriella.
General Cortez, we've recovered the segments of the Tacitus, or what used to be segments. The 2 segments have somehow merged. Keep in mind, we're dealing with complete unknowns regarding the Tacitus. I don't know... My God.
Doctor, what's happened?
We found the Rosetta Stone. Data, Paul. Millions of teraquads of data. Readable data. I think we've got an answer. It was like an incomplete lens. The data wouldn't focus without the second piece. We're seeing formulas, engineering data, genetic codes. Material I can't even begin to recognize. It'll take some time, but at least now we have all the pieces. We can reconstruct the puzzle from this.
Dr. Boudreau, we made a very good team on this one.
Too bad we couldn't say the same for our marriage. I've got work to do, Paul. Boudreau out.
General Cortez, initial contact with Philadelphia EVA unit is re-established. Attempting prompt reinstatement of voice and video contact.
Put them on, Eva. I think we finally got some news they're really gonna want to hear.
So yeah, that's gonna be it. We don't get the score screen. And I actually forgot to put the sound on, so this cutscene may be quiet. I'm gonna temper it in the post-production. And it turns out that those two were married. A bit of lore drop on me. Anyway, well, that's it. That's a finale for the GDI. Thanks for watching guys, like, share, and subscribe. See you guys soon when we start the Node campaign. See ya.